Hello students, now we are going to see the previous year questions which were asked in your CBSE exam from the topic real numbers. Now there are 2-3 different type of questions that are asked from this topic, and the one among them is to show any given number as to be irrational. For showing the number to be irrational, they are making use of a theorem specified as if p is any prime number and if p divides a square, it means p will divide a also. So by making use of this theorem, we are going to show how the respective number is irrational. For showing any number to be irrational, we are making use of the contradiction method. Now, in a contradiction method, we assume the thing to be proved in an opposite way. Meaning, as you can see here in the question, they have said, show that 5 plus 2 root 7 is an irrational number where root 7 is given to be irrational number. So I will suppose that 5 plus 2 root 7 is an rational number. So that will be my first assumption. So let us assume 5 plus 2 root 7 is rational number. Now we have to write it in the form of the way in which a rational number is represented. Now, as we know, a rational number is written in the form of P by Q, which means if this number is a rational number, then definitely it could be written in the form of P by Q. So here I will write 5 plus 2 under root 7 is equal to P by Q, or you can consider any other variables also. So I will be considering A by B. Okay. So A by B, where A and B are co-primes. Co-primes means they don't have anything in common, or they don't have any number in common, or they don't have any common factor. Now we will be simplifying this equation in such a way that on left hand side only root 7 will be present and all other numbers will be shifting to the other side of equal to. So let us simplify this 5 which is plus here, after going on other side it will go in negative. So 2 under root 7 is equal to a by b minus 5. Further, I want to shift this 2 also, isn't it? So how can I write it? Under root 7 is equal to half of, let us make a bracket for this whole term, a by b minus 5. Now as you can see, all the numbers present on the right hand side are actually integers. A is an integer, B is integer, 5 is an integer, and also 2 is an integer. So if you simplify this whole equation, if we write it in the form of a simplified form, you will be getting A minus 5B divided by 2B. So if you solve this by taking any values of A and B, if A and B are integers, so definitely you will be getting a value which is an rational number. Okay, so after solving you will get the value of this number as an rational number. But as you know, in the question they have specified that the value of root 7 is an irrational number. But when we simplify the given expression so as to obtain the value of root 7, we are getting the value as a rational number. Now, isn't this two things contradictory to one another? What does it mean? It means that whatever we have assumed at the first place, so that our assumption is wrong. And that means the value of 5 plus 2 root 7 is not rational, but it is an irrational number. So that way you will be writing that, but this is contradicting the fact that root 7 is irrational, and this contradiction is arised because our assumption is wrong, which means our assumption is wrong, and therefore 5 plus 2 under root 7 is irrational. Okay, so this is how the question is to be solved for showing any value to be irrational number. Now this question was asked in 2020 exam, CBSE 2020. Okay, let us take 2-3 more examples of such type. The next question is, prove that root 2 is an irrational number. So this is again similar to the question which we have taken previously, and this question, for this question also you will be making the assumption that root 2 is an rational number. So all the questions in which they ask you to show any number as an irrational number, you will solve them by making use of contradiction itself. Now let us write our assumption. Yes, let us assume that root 2 is a rational number. Now if it is a rational number, definitely I can express it in the form of p by q or a by b. So I will write root 2 is equal to a by b, where a and b are co-primes, and definitely b is not equal to 0 because that is the condition for definition of a rational number. Further, let us take square on both sides. So this root 2 square will become 2. So let us write it down. Squaring on both sides, this will become 2, whereas on the right side it will be a square by b square. If you shift this b square to other side, you can write it as 2 times b square is equal to a square. So now, by the theorem, we can say that if a square can be written in the form of 2b square, meaning a square is divisible by 2. So 2 divides a square. Now the theorem says if any prime number is dividing square of a number, that prime number will divide its square root also. Okay, so since 2 is a prime number, so if 2 divides a square, then I can also write 2 divide a also. What does it mean? It means if a is divisible by 2, therefore I can write a as 2 into c, because then a will be multiple of 2. Okay, so where c is some integer, isn't it? Because whenever we say that a number is divisible by the another number, so definitely the dividend can be expressed as multiple of the divisor. Yes, and there will be some common there will be some one constant which will specify that it is divisible, right? So now if I write a is 2 times c or a is 2c, why? Because a is divisible by 2, then I can replace the value of a in this equation. Let us mark this as equation 1. So if I replace value of a as 2c in equation 1, so what can I write? So from equation 1, 2 times b square is equal to, instead of a now I will write it 2c, its bracket square, which means 2b square is equal to 4c square. If we divide it by 2 on both sides, you will get b square is equal to 2 times c square. Now again from this also, what can I say? If b square is equal to 2 into c square, it means 2 divides b square, same like what we obtained in case of a. 2 times b square is equal to a square, which means a is divisible by a square is divisible by 2. Similarly here b square is also divisible by 2. What it again means? It means 2 divides b also. What can you say from these two statements? 2 divides a as well as 2 divides b. Does that mean a and b are having a common factor too? Because both are divisible by 2. So a and b are having a common factor, which is 2. But in our assumption itself, we have specified that root 2 is rational number, and where if I express root 2 in way of a by b, where a and b are co-primes, and here at the end I am getting a or b are having a common factor. What does it mean? If they are having a common factor, it means they are not co-primes. Yes, but this contradicts the fact. This contradicts the fact. Which fact? That a and b are co-primes. Yes, and why is this happening? Because our assumption is wrong. So whatever is our assumption that root 2 is rational, it will be a wrong assumption, and hence you will be writing, hence our assumption is wrong, which means root 2 is irrational number, which means root 2 is irrational number. Now let us take one more question of the similar type, wherein we have to prove the given number to be irrational. The question says, show that root 3 plus root 5 bracket square is an irrational number. Now, the question was asked in 2015 CBSE exam. For this also we are going to prove it by the method of contradiction itself. So the first statement would be, let us assume that the number root 3 plus root 5 bracket square is rational. Yes, which means root 3 plus under root 5 bracket square can be written in the form of a by b, where a and b are co-primes. Don't forget to write each and every statements which are needed. For example, writing this statement is also equally important. Now let us just simplify. Yes, if we expand this by making use of our identity a plus b bracket square, so this is your term a, whereas this is your b. So a square means root 3 square, which is 3, plus 2ab, that is 2 into root 3 into root 5, which will give me 2 under root 15, plus b square, that is root 5 square, which gives me 5. This is equal to a by b. Now 3 plus 5 is 8, plus 2 under root 15 will give me a by b. if you shift this 8 to other side, you will be getting 2 under root 15 is equal to a by b minus 8. Yes. Now again shifting this 2 to other side, under root 15 is equal to, and taking LCM also, what you get? A minus 8b divided by 2b. Okay, so as you can see that all the values present on the right hand sides are integers, isn't it? And if they are all integers, the value of RHS would be a rational number. Yes, so a minus 8b by 2b will be a rational number. But as I know, the value of under root 15 is an irrational number. So my RHS is being rational whereas my LHS is being irrational, and this is not possible. And why is this happening? Because it is contradicting the fact. And why is it contradicting the fact? Because our assumption is wrong. Okay, so the same statements, but this is contradicting the fact. Which fact? That under root 15 is irrational, because we are getting a rational value on the RHS. Yes, and hence our assumption is wrong. So what is the actual term then, or actual value? It means that under root 3 plus under root 5 bracket square is not a rational, but it is an irrational number.